Welcome back to the Pet Hui. I'm Denby Dung here at the Animal Care Foundation, where there are many cats who need a forever home. And don't forget, they're free. To find out how you can adopt one, contact the Animal Care Foundation. Next, when a common mite called demodex that most dogs have goes bad, what do? Let's find out.
On July 18, 2009, the Oahu SPCA was involved with the largest rescue in the history of Hawaii. Out of 132 dogs, Rhodey was in the worst condition because of a common affliction called demodex.
We knew that Rhodey needed attention immediately, and our veterinarians took a look at her, gave her the medical attention that she needed, and then she was placed into a foster home where she received the nurturing. And within 4 months, Rhodey was beautiful. Her skin looked great and very adoptable, and she's a beautiful dog.
She went from one of the worst conditions that you could possibly find a dog in to now what we consider to be one of the best conditions for her to be in.
Demodex is a condition. Everybody thinks of it as a disease, but it's a non-contagious, immune-oriented disorder.
It's common to find in the strays that we rescue. They often will have mange, and also will have secondary skin infections due to that. And this is Mud. He was one of the strays that we found, and he was a very severe case.
Every single dog, everyone in the whole wide world has demodex mites that live on their body with them. And they're normal. They're supposed to be there. But there's only so many of them that are allowed to live with us.
He was all red like this, like you see on his nose. Very red and inflamed and covered in blood.
The problem comes when a dog's immune system gets beat up by something else. They have parasites, they don't eat well for an extended period of time, or they're sick from some other problem. Then the immune system can't do its job and keep the demodex mites at a low level.
Got his name because he was actually stuck in mud on the side of the road, and a couple brought him in to us. And he's been here a couple months now and is recovering very nicely and is one of our favorites.
Now these mites live in the hair follicles, so when they get out of hand and there are too many of them, the first thing they do is upset that hair follicle and all the hair falls out. And then if it's still not brought into check, the next problem is that they cause inflammation. So we get red itchy skin. And then red itchy skin eventually gets infected, and then the infection adds to the original immune system not being strong, makes it even weaker, and it just becomes this terrible snowball cycle to where it makes it worse and worse and worse. When you get to that point, this is not something you can manage at home. You have to get professional help, but the good point is that it's controllable. You need to find out why it's happening, however. Is it just a malnutrition issue? Those of us who do rescue see a lot of this. A lot of the dogs that are abandoned end up finally crawling out of the hills because they have this and they're too weak. But if you support them, find out what the problem is, correct that problem. Some antibiotics and a special treatment of dips to actually kill the mites and bring the numbers down again will bring this problem back into control.
So we're hoping Mud will get adopted by a loving family like Rhodey got adopted by the Browns.
Her future is going to be really good. She's going to go with us when we leave. We're going to leave here in about 3 years. She's turned out to be really well. She's just a part of our family now.